he started dropping deeper and passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're talking about Gary.
Yeah. He just made a statement. He thought what did he say? I thought it was the end of Harry Kane.
I thought it was beginning of the end of Harry Kane.
What, when, until you saw that pass. That pass.
Yeah, but you can't be in a team just for one pass as well.
Yeah, but at the same time.
As good as it was.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're.
Do you think he meant that?
What, the pass?
Yeah.
I think he did, Scholesy.
I thought he meant to lift it, though.
It looked like he drove it.
Yeah, I know.
It looked like he really drove it. If he's got runners who are that willing, like Jude Bellingham.
If he has meant that, that is one of the best passes.
It's the best part, one of the best parts. That's Scholes-esque. That's Scholes-esque.
You come into the team at the very beginning and you end up basically playing every other game because you get left out, you come in, you get left out, you're obviously working your way in to become a regular. And that's what happens. You become a regular, then at the end, it should happen the same again. Where, you know, now...
In and out.
In and out. I don't understand why there has to be this sort of like stark... It's the end. It's not. It's just basically similar to the beginning. It's where you basically don't play every game. You just play every one in 3, or you play 1 in 2. I don't see it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
But imagine saying to Kane, no, you're going to be obviously a squad player, like lots of players, there's no guarantees. It's just getting your head around it when you're used to starting there.
That's the thing.
I struggle towards the end when people say
You struggled with it. I'm trying to think who else struggled with it.
You were never rested, though. You played every game, and if you were fit, you played.
Towards the end, it was a certain game.
Did it feel like rejection? Did you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough to be in the team?
Listen, I don't like when people hurt my feelings.
I think it's certain positions as well, though, isn't it? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, centre
right
forward.
back, you're not going to play one game and then.
No, it's more of a problem for a right back.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be honest with you, you can look at Kyle in the last few weeks and think Kyle just looks a bit different, doesn't he, than he has done in previous seasons in terms of, I mean, he's been lightning quick. All of a sudden, you think, hang on a minute, this ball's getting played inside him. The Bournemouth game or
that Traore.
I remember the Traore.
Yeah, but he can do that time.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
I know, but not Kyle Walker.
Yeah. When he done that to Kyle, it did feel like, wow. We know that he could do that to people, but then you've seen people are not afraid to go at him now.
But Kyle's saviour could be what he's done with England in the last week. He's played if you could play right of a 3 as an example, if you could find a club that, I don't know if he could play right enough. All right.
Scholes, he just sees them.
That's what you wanted to do, didn't you?
Exactly. I just need someone to believe in me at the end and play right.
Do you know what happens? If you're right back and you go into a centre half or a back three. We were saying England certainly struggled in the first half against Ireland. You still need lads who can have a good feel for the ball. I don't know if Walker's got a good feel for the ball. Like,
Hello, Jill Scott. With your gorgeous face.
Okay.
Feeding into people. Or,
no, I know what you mean, but I think he'll drive into midfield with the ball.
Be all right,
and he can, Kyle, I think he can use the ball in a setting play-up way. I think he's not a Trent Alexander-Arnold or a Reece James, but he can definitely feed.
You could do that though, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Better than him. I think a better feel about it, didn't you? As Royce said, like a feel. Do you know what I mean? Like a caress.
I never know whether he's taking the piss or
not.
No,
I'm dead serious. No, you stroke it into the midfield player.
No, I could set play up from behind.
Right, fucking hell. Fucking hell, Pirlo.
These are pictures we had printed.
For what?
For the charity auction.
That's a brilliant picture. You might not be on these Scholes, it was before.
What's going on here? You love this. This is your new party piece. Just slipping things in.
Yeah, eBay. This is for the charity event.
Charity event.
Silent auction, details.
What's he got to do for this?
I'll just buy him now.
Jill, were you not here for the Ronnie O'Sullivan one?
No, you
Well, this is when you were saying no to us, Scholesy, so we won't be on these.
Did you say no?
These were the silent auction. Silent auction for the charity.
Jill, I weren't saying no.
It's awkward. You're on them. You're on
I said
them.
no to being like the proper guest, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Look at this one. Look how happy he is. He just loves me too much. He's actually getting on my nerves now.
That's what I'm told you signed a new contract.
Scholes, why do you
Scholes.
Be careful. We all use the same colour pens.
Same colour,
I do call you that. No,
Sorry.
but like, why do you think you like just want to
Scholes.
like fade into the background?
Don't know, just do.
Because you've always been like that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Who? Scholes?
Yeah, like.
How have you been taking these?
He just took the photograph. Do you want praise? You don't want praise. It's your job, isn't it? Yeah.
You know the 28th, the gala dinner, do you have to wear yellow and black?
Black and yellow.
Why's yellow? Is that Manchester? Was that the...
No, it's the theme of
Yellow
the
Arsenal kit.
hospice.
All right.
Shall I wear the yellow?
lovely.
Shall I wear the yellow?
JVC.
I should wear the bruised banana.
You could just not.
Is there music? Is there a music?
Yes, nice band on, yeah.
Who's the band?
They're called the Swan Band.
Swan Band.
They're very good.
Like heavy stuff?
No.
It's chilled out, good.
You'll like it.
Is Scholes going to be there?
That's gonna.
Scholes, are you coming?
Scholes, you come next Thursday.
No.
Oh, come on.
Scholes, come on next Thursday.
Play next Thursday.
Where are you?
Playing a game in Dubai.
No.
Oh, here we go.
For charity.
Oh, yeah. You love
It's
that
for
one.
charity. Who's there? Xavi and all them. Like, everybody's going.
No, David Silva, Michael Owen. I think Pogba might be there.
That'd be good.
Fellaini.
Any good players going now?
Fellaini.
First five-side team ever, that.
Should we start?
He was playing all that. Where were you playing that paddle stuff? That
We've
was
got a
World
game
Cup,
tomorrow, you know.
Yeah,
We've
got a game tomorrow, haven't we?
And the Prince.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow, actually.
What, the paddle stuff?
Paddle stuff, yeah. Everybody, like, as soon as the...
Have you not done it right now?
No,
even
I
tried.
quite like the look of it, but...
It's really good, you know. You'd like it with your knee.
Are you on a commission for them or something, Jill? Because you've been saying that since you got here.
We
started
could build like little
I've played a
courts.
bit. I've not played for ages, but I have played, yeah. I'm not really into tennis and shit. It's boring.
But I think the more people push something to me like a TV program, I go the other way. I hate when you're like, oh, you have to play this or you have to watch this.
It's better than tennis, though. It is better than tennis, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not
I don't
as
mind it.
tiring, is it? Like, you don't
It
sweat,
gets a
do
bit
you?
boring at times, doesn't it?
We should all have a game.
Yeah, we should.
And it has to be doubles, no?
Yeah.
Always doubles, right?
You can play singles.
Oh,
mate.
can ya?
You can play across the court.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
weird, but it should be.
Yeah, doubles is better. Doubles.
Just watch the professionals, like on a
Oh, they're unbelievable.
on a
Yeah.
YouTube clip.
Clips.
Watch the clip. It's unbelievable.
See, he played tennis last week, Diego Forlan. Did you see that? He played a professional game.
Yeah. Got beat, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
6-1, 6-2. Yeah.
That's what happens.
Played for him.
Tried it, though.
You tried, yeah.
If we were 14th in the league,
But we wouldn't have been 14.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's my own point. If we were 14, there'd be people murdered. That's it.
these little bugs, get rid of them out of your life. Just get rid of these little bugs. They're all over you. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's say the next 2-3 games he scores. No one cares.
He knows they're not getting charged, that's why he stayed.
Do you think? I want to be a Velociraptor.
I love Stegosaurus.
I can see as a
I'm not
Stegosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, am I? You know what I mean?
No.
I can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it, and it's me.
It's such a powerful image.
I think this is our last show. Thanks for tuning in.
Has there ever been a professional football player that's gone on to do something else? Like some people have tried
A lot
golf.
have tried golf, and they're just going to
People
say
have tried
it.
golf and they're nowhere near it, are they? You know what I mean?
Not a sport, you
Julian
mean?
Dick's
Yeah.
done that 8 years ago.
Yeah, Julian Dick's tried it, I think.
Are you
I know, but them
sure?
golfers,
Sharpie tried it, no?
Yeah.
them golfers must annoy them when footballers say, I'm going to try and become a... And they've been
Yeah.
playing this.
Yeah,
Like us,
yeah.
people trying to become footballers a bit later. You go,
exactly,
no, it's been...
No.
Been doing this since you were 8, 9, 10 years of age.
Yeah.
Has
Has anyone ever done it successfully?
Ian Botham, cricket.
He played cricket and football.
Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Usually
Did he
they
play for-
start
he was-
off
did he
doing
play
two
for-
sports.
in the first team?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, did he play this first team?
Yeah, I think so. There's a couple more, weren't
Been
there?
to Petr Cech
Cricketers.
ice hockey. Petr Cech
but he
ice
was-
hockey.
Really?
Professional.
That was just here. That was in England, though,
I don't
wasn't
know.
Ice
There was a
hockey's
very
great
famous
sport.
footballer and cricketer in the 50s or 40s. What's he called?
Arnie side bottom.
No. He captained England. I think he was it was when you could play both. Can we get a name?
Did he play for Arsenal as well?
May have done. He played a high level at both.
know he's
Like
got-
he's the
You
only.
couldn't do both now, not the level of football, and your body's battered when you finish, isn't it?
My brother was playing for Lancashire Seconds at 16 and for United under 16, 17s.
Yeah.
Should have stuck with the cricket.
Fizzer? Sir Ralph? Oh, man, leave him, bro. He's off. Nah.
I'm only joking.
Was he a better cricketer than you, Gav?
He was a very good cricketer.
He was better than Flintoff, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
Was
beat
he?
all the records when he was young. He got off the
Records,
contract by
what's better
Lancashire.
than
That's what he had. He genuinely had a choice.
Can I be totally honest? When I look at Phil and Phil's face, he's got a cricket face. Any?
Yeah.
Do you understand
you
what I'm
could see
saying?
him, yeah, you
You
could
could
see
see
him
him
playing
as
cricket,
a cricket. He's got a cricketer's face.
What does a cricket face look
I
like?
don't know. There's more forehead and stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh, forehead.
There's more forehead. There's more forehead going on with a cricketer. But he's not. To be honest, he looks like a cricketer. Phil could be a cricketer, an England captain.
Yeah,
What was he called? That?
definitely.
What was he called? Dennis
Dennis
Compton.
Compton.
He played for Arsenal, did he?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you. I
Played for
just said to you.
Arsenal.
I just
And
said
what
to
else
you.
did he do?
Top cricketer.
Yeah, he played
At the
cricket.
same
Above
time?
cricket
I
for England.
knew it was Dennis
Yeah.
Compton. I told you it was
Was it
Arsenal.
Cantwell, I think he played cricket for... I think he played cricket
Played
for
for United,
Ireland.
didn't he?
He played for United. I think
Yeah.
he played cricket for Ireland.
mad.
definitely,
I had to choose between running and football. Like when I was 15, I got
What, long
I
distance?
got glandular fever.
You look like a runner, don't you?
Yeah, more than a football. And then I just played football and ran around a bit.
You know about people changing their careers, obviously not just in sport. We were talking about it recently. Hasn't Vinnie Jones done well?
Unbelievable.
When you think of him as a football, obviously we see him
Jesus
acting now, but
Christ.
we don't see him as an ex-footballer, we see him as an actor.
Honestly. And have you seen him in that, gentleman? He is magnificent.
Hey.
I remember when he started, he didn't hardly speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember gone in 60 seconds and he'd done a little monologue at the end, but he hardly spoke.
We should get him on here.
Vinny should be on, shouldn't he?
He should be on here.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Vinny.
Vincent, the Jones boy, where are you? The Jones boy. Let's get the Jones boy.
No, but you see him as a proper serious
Absolutely,
actor.
absolutely.
He's doing only feels an arse, doesn't
Yeah, he's in that show, yeah. Have you
Isn't
seen
he?
that? I've
not
seen
seen it.
that.
I wanna go
Who's he
watch
playing
it.
him in it? Yeah.
Who's he playing though?
he? I don't know.
I'm trying
No,
to
he's one of the no, he's one of the bad. The two brothers. No, he's not one of the main characters.
Mickey Pearce.
No, would you shut up a second? Jesus Christ. No, remember, there was two nasty brothers in it. Remember?
I didn't recognise the name.
Not the big sofa.
That boy's here.
No.
No, he's not one of the main characters.
Who is he then? What's he
He's
playing?
one of them, like the
He's a
security
villain.
lads,
He's
isn't
a
it?
villain.
Are they bringing it back out then?
No, sure, like in the West End or whatever.
Oh, that'll be
It's on
amazing.
in Manchester now, isn't it, as well?
He's not going to come back as only fools and horses, is he? It's the West End, which is a bit of,
No, but
bit of a
I
laugh.
mean, like, they could have
UK
been
Gold is
doing
going
a
into
spin-off.
This episode of Stick to Football is brought to you by Sky Bet. This show is sponsored by Huel. Back in my playing days at United and England, our meal plans were strict, but getting proper nutrition on the move wasn't always easy, especially when I was rushing home from training or travelling to a match. I wish I'd had something like Huel back then. Huel is a game changer. Take this Black Edition ready to drink. It's formulated by nutritionists to be the ultimate meal on the go. It's perfect if, like me, you're always short on time, but you want something better than unhealthy snacks or fast food. With Huel's Black Edition, you get 35 grams of protein, 26 essential vitamins and minerals, and over 170 health benefits, packed all into one bottle. And the best way to find out how well it works, try Huel's Taster Bundle. You'll get a range of their products like this and decide which one's best for you. My favourite is definitely the vanilla. So if you're an athlete, a professional, or just want a healthier option when you're on the move, give the Taster Bundle a go. Join the millions who love Huel and unlock your offer now at huel.com/theoverlap. That's huel.com/theoverlap. We were just talking before you, Righty and Jill, you came in, we were talking about Casemiro and Marcus going to the basketball game in the US.
Oh,
And
yeah, I see.
we were saying I think the criticism that they've received isn't necessarily for the right things, you know, the idea. Someone said about what he was wearing and shit like, which is just rubbish. But would you travel 12 hours to a destination when you've got 3 or 4 days off, and then you've got 8 hours, obviously, time difference, the jet lag going to America, you've been to that west side of America, when you obviously you've had bad results, you're trying to prepare for a new manager coming in for the Tuesday. Would you do, I wouldn't do that, I'm just saying, I'm not jumping up and down about it. Would you do that as a point of view? That was the thing that surprised me.
In my time off, if it's my time...
Yeah, if it's 3 or 4
I'd do
days,
it.
you would.
I would do it simply because it's my time, innit?
I know,
I'm
but...
gonna do it.
Yeah, but 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, but the thing is that you go and, like, if you're going for 3 or 4 days, then that jet lag's not going to cause you too much of a problem.
Do you think so?
I don't think so.
I think it hits you hard.
He's not going to be in
You
premium
know, if we're talking
economy,
about,
though, is he?
if we're talking about,
He's going to be in a full-on bed.
Yeah, but you're still on a
probably would.
flight, though. You're still on a flight.
you know what I mean? You know, for that reason, gal, I'd probably go for that bam, and you step, and then you come back and you're on the same time.
But then all right, I'll ask you
I
this
think it's
question.
more the situation, isn't it?
Yeah, Ruben Amorim, the manager, would he think, OK, that's what I'd want my player doing, preparing for my first training session, being 12 hours away? If you're Casemiro, 30-odd years of age, we've been struggling, would you want them on a 12-hour flight, an 8-hour time difference, 3 or 4 days? Would you, if you're Amorim, would Amorim look at it and think, yeah, that's the right thing to do, guys, well done?
Probably not. But then you look at...
But that's the... Would that then...
Do you think he's told them that he's going?
Yeah, probably. But you look at Casemiro. Casemiro, as an experienced player, he feels like, you know, I'm gonna do that. It's his choice. Maybe he's coming towards the end. He might be thinking, well, whatever you do, I'm not really fussed. And in respect of the other players who are going, it's just their decision. If it's a bad decision from them, from Amorim's point of view, then he'll relay that, won't he?
Has it become acceptable? I mean, I'm nearly 50 now, so it's 15 years since I was living that way of a professional football player, thinking about how the standards needed to be. I'd be looking at, I think, one of my teammates thinking, fucking hell, we got a game. You know what I mean? I'm thinking...
Different time, I think, with the way the players think about it.
No, they're more professional than us. I think they're more professional now than we are. I genuinely believe
And they've
that.
got more scope to go and do more things. They can fly off there and come back in time before they get their jet lag kicks in. They can do all that.
I mean, maybe, look, I just think from a professionalism point of view, looking at the details, I just think... I'd ask the question: would my new manager want to see me there? Would the fans at this
But they would
moment?
have had that book. They would have had the international break sorted out before a couple of weeks ago and said we're going to go there for a few days.
Yeah.
It's obviously a head job.
What do you think of it, Roy? I mean,
I wouldn't be a big fan of it, but I wouldn't be. If you didn't bring it up,
if you
I wouldn't have been annoyed.
If you was a new manager, would you be like?
No, I would have thought there's bigger stuff to worry about than what.
That's the only thing, yeah.
But don't get me wrong, if they're training during the week, you think you look a bit sluggish, lads, all that type of thing. But with a new manager come in, we saw pictures, everyone's obviously smiling and they're all happy.
Of course they are.
Good PR. New manager.
It's changed everything.
Yeah, it's great. Everyone's happy.
It's brilliant.
He's not playing well, is he?
no. He's got 1 goal in 11 Premier League games.
Marcus.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean to say he can't go away either. That's the other side of it.
I think
want him
you've got
to
to be
go
a
away.
bit
I want
more
him to rest.
careful, though.
No, I think it does, though. I don't think we...
Well, he thinks it's a
we're
rest.
14 in the Premier League, really struggling. And then you've got 3 or 4... I don't think any of us will be going to America.
We wouldn't be seen.
We wouldn't
I
be
wouldn't
seen, you'd be-
I wouldn't be seen.
Different time, different Man United.
No,
That's the thing, we have to accept that as well. As much as you know that it's like something you would have done.
I'm conscious of this prehistoric view that, back in my day we would have...
It's not prehistoric. At the time, that's why you won what you won. You had a different attitude towards
No,
it.
I think, honestly, for me, if you... not being seen and going under the radar and making sure the perception of you is that, I accept he's got to go away, he's got to rest, he's got to go with his family, his friends. I've no problem with that. I want him to do that. But there's just an element of giving yourself an easy life. If he doesn't play well on Sunday,
Of course.
Yeah.
you know what's coming, right? So make life easier for yourself in respect of the people around you, who you have got, what you tell you.
That isn't a rest, though, is it?
It's not a rest.
Well,
that.
mentally, but mentally it is, lads. Mentally they might go and go, I just recharge the batteries by going to the States or whatever. I get that side of it, like physically and all that, of course.
If they can take the chance that, you know what, I know that this is going to come on top if I don't play well, they're accepted what
They've got the
will come.
full week, and the game's on
Do you know what I mean,
Sunday.
Scholes?
It puts
It's
yourself
Ipswich
under
away,
pressure.
you're
It
thinking.
puts you under pressure, but
But they
then
don't care.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and you see how quickly it can change. If he does do well in his first game, or if he plays it, let's say the next 2-3 games he scores, no one cares. It goes somewhere else because all of a sudden it doesn't matter to people anymore. And this is why, as much as I know you've got concerns about it, it's so quickly it's gone.
I think posting it on social media as well, I know people are going to know, but him posting it, he must know he's going to get something of why are you doing that? There was loads of posts on social media, I've seen loads of it, but I do think you do
what
have
they were
to...
doing when they were at
Yeah,
gym.
just getting shirts and whatever else. But I do agree that if you're not playing well, I think you do have to be more mindful. When we played, if you were doing well, girls got a little bit more of a leeway on things because you're so accountable to your performance on a weekend. So if you can do both and still play well,
But you know,
I do think you
I
have
think
to
the
be
players
mindful.
known for Rashford, these other lads, going to the States and going private jets and whatever they're doing and basketball, whatever, that's the norm for them.
Yeah.
We're sitting there going all the way to the States. They're like, yeah, the States is no big deal. As much as we could sit here and go, long flight, jet lag, and we know they're not sitting on the back of a plane and it's private stuff and it's all proper stuff. But that's their norm.
Yeah.
That's not. If they were sitting here, they'd be like, "What are you talking about, lads?
Yeah, what
This is my life. This is what I do. I do all this stuff and all the other stuff I do that you don't even realise when we get one night off. Some lads get one night off. People go Paris or that's their lives. That is the norm.
That's what they're
for them.
capable of doing now.
Absolutely.
Loads
And
of
it
the
seems as
players...
well, sorry, go on,
No,
Jim.
I was going to say loads of the players will have done stuff, like the players in international breaks that aren't away, but it's just because there's so much focus on him. Do you know what I mean? Loads of them players will have gone...
I don't think it's
and
so much him, I think it's what he's doing.
Maybe that could be the again. If you want to be really awkward about it and say we just say players go away and then they're not playing well. I don't know sometimes where they don't want to go away and go wherever you want, but lay low, get a proper top
Yes,
hotel and
yeah,
recharge the batteries. And I know lads then want to go to sporting events or concerts, but then you go, well, that's where you're maybe
I agree
calling
with that.
yourself a little bit.
I agree with that. You have to lay low, don't
A
you?
little bit.
Especially in
maybe.
this situation.
I think the professionalism, looking after your body, making sure you're best prepared for the next training session is absolutely critical to every decision you make during the season.
Yeah, but it's not just about physical stuff now.
I get that. So he's got to have a mental break. He's got to get away. He's got to rest. He's got to be with friends. He's got to be... Then you're talking about the choice of venue. You're talking about, right, how far do I fly?
Exactly.
What's the time difference? Is that going to give me a jet lag issue? Is that going to give me a stiffness issue because I've been on a flight for 12 hours, even though it might be a private jet? You're still laying down and sitting down for
Probably
most
got
of it.
masseuse. What's if you've got a masseuse on there? Could you have a masseuse on there, bro? Thank you. What if you've got a masseuse on there?
yeah,
What if he's got somebody who's just mumbling, you will sleep?
I'm going to talk about Casemiro more than Rashford, to be honest, because if I'm 30-odd-year-old and I'm looking after my body, and look, he's won 5 Champions Leagues, so he's an unbelievable player.
We love that one, whatever he's doing. He's won 5 Champions Leagues. Don't kill somebody. It's all right.
He could have been away with Brazil for 10 days, though, couldn't he?
Yeah, but my point is, do you know if he was away with Brazil for 10 days, do you know what we'd say? We'd say, oh, he could be struggling this weekend because he's been away with Brazil. They've chosen to go away to Brazil, effectively. They've chosen to go on an international break almost.
They've been called up.
No, Casemiro and Rashford are not playing for internationals.
Okay.
They've chosen to chosen almost to take an international break to Brazil, 12 hours away, whatever it is, Portland, and have an 8-hour jet lag. They've chosen that, and I think from a professionalism point of view, look, I'm not jumping up and down, but I just think it tells. If you're talking about the minor details of being as professional as you can be and the best prepared you can be for a training session on a Monday or a Tuesday, that isn't the best choice of venue to go.
Did you ever go on a break during the season when you...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where would you...
The furthest I ever went was when we went with United to Dubai once, didn't we?
No, but did you not go away when you had a few days yourself? If you had an injury, Barbados?
To be fair, I never was...
Barbados.
No, to be fair...
The manager used to send players to
I was always
or something like this, yeah.
I was always with internationals pretty close at the end, till 33. So, and I count the last 2 years, I mean, we went to Dubai once in, I think, January, didn't we, or something?
No, we're talking about international breaks, here.
Yeah, but I don't think I went away.
I'm just
But
trying
we
to
went to Dubai, we went as a team, didn't we?
Yeah. But that was like a
I
7...
think right, it's just the way players are now, aren't they? I'm trying to think if we go back to our time and we had a few days off, would anybody have gone to America?
No, because what they would have done, back in our day when they had a few days off, Gal, they done what we done. Everybody just met up, had a drink, do stuff.
I want him to have an easy life.
Right.
So, Marcus.
Well, he don't want an easy life, does he?
But I want him to have an easy life. So the idea that if you think about it, he went obviously to China White after the game against City, then went obviously
Is that still going, China White?
I could never get in there.
He then went to Belfast after the game last year and obviously got into trouble with that one, he got left out. And then now obviously this, we don't know if he's drinking or not, it's not a problem. But my point is, it's just these little things.
Of course he's drinking.
Of course he's drinking.
He's having a few.
My point is, I always think these little bugs, get rid of them out of your life. Just get rid of these little bugs. They're all over. You know what I mean?
How old is Marcus? Is he 22 now? How old's Marcus?
He attracts more bugs. He attracts more bugs. He goes looking for bugs.
You want these flies off you. Get away from
How old is he now?
He's 26, 27.
Gary, you feel strongly because you did everything right, didn't you? Because I think but you did.
But I think my teammates, to be honest with you, also did everything right in the dressing room most of the time in terms of...
No.
Roy, I know that you all had a drink and stuff. I know that, lads, but my point is, I don't think... If we were 14th in the league...
But we wouldn't have been fucking 14th.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's my whole point. If we were 14th, there'd be people murdered. we would have never got to 14th. That's right. Okay. You sort all out before you get to 14. Once you're 14, it's too late.
Your manager was still slaughtering you.
There's 3 young kids dead in the corner from the academy.
Your manager was slaughtering you when you're winning things.
Yeah. You would have had 4 days off, though, would you?
I ain't true enough.
14th in the league.
Who said it? Who got upset a few weeks ago? The young kid.
Yes,
he said he got booed or something before that.
Somebody did make some comments to him, yeah.
We used to get booed off, and we were winning every week. Lads, get real.
And it was you booing them?
Yeah, but if you're only 1-0 up, but it's not good enough.
I know.
These lads are getting upset because some YouTube balloon is going, you need to run back. Of course you need to run back. You don't need that idiot to tell you.
Accept it, Gal, as that's where we are now with the guys. And then you see the outcome of
If this was a Liverpool player at top of the league, would we be asked about it?
Not as much.
That's what I mean, though.
If it was Trent at the weekend.
No, not as much. You're absolutely right.
Trent was going to get a mention, yeah.
No, my point is, if you're at the top of the league, you do get more forgiveness. You said it before, Jill. But I think if you're 13th in the league, your manager's just got sacked.
They were 14th. What, 10 seconds?
The 13th, they moved up in the last 5 minutes on goal difference.
The longer we talk on it, the more the league champions by the end of this. But how many points are they off top? How many points are they off?
They're not far off.
Well, listen, what's the big deal? A couple of games, he wins a couple of games. This is all forgotten.
No, but right, we're just having a conversation here about 13th in the league. The manager's been sacked. The new manager's coming in.
And they're all happy.
And Casemiro and Marcus have travelled 12 hours away.
There might have been other players that have gone away, Gary.
They may have done.
Yeah.
They may have done.
I guarantee they did.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, but there's more attention on them.
Yeah.
But I totally agree with that. You do get more leeway when you're winning.
Yeah, of course
you do. Because
They might have trained while they were out there.
Yeah.
They did
That's another
train.
thing,
I
yeah.
seen a post,
Did they?
and they loved the first session when they got back as well.
They were training when they were away.
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah.
It's on
See?
social media.
They were training while they were away.
They're playing basketball.
Apparently, the private jet they had, Gal, it had gym facilities on it. So what do you do then? What do you do?
Me and Phil would have had that one. Me and Phil doing his quick feet.
They had an oxygen tent on it, so when they slept, they could go back to England time. You never know what.
Gary, you'd be doing Pilates on the plane, you and Phil. I can imagine.
Me and Phil used to do exercises up and down the plane.
With Weetabix ready to go.
What exercises would you do up and down the plane?
Lads said we just
No,
stretch
the
and just...
train. Did on the train, not a
Did it on the train, on the train.
plane.
Bex used to do
that.
that. Did Bex used to do
I was
the
gonna say,
trips?
yeah.
You know, Bex used to do stuff. We just
No,
nice to go back to her.
in the summer break, yeah, but not in the winter, I don't think.
When if we had a day off, I bet you it was short.
Oh, so,
back.
but that was the...
Yeah, but it's still that element of
But you
you're
come into-
ducking and
you-
diving. Is that 100% being
But you come into
Always
a pro,
panicking,
but Roy, you
panicking.
come into a point, that's why the tension started to grow, and obviously at that point, that's when obviously he
Yeah,
left.
but not just Bex. I mean, there was other lads that we'd be ducking and diving. We would do, but it was just different levels. I'd be going back to Ireland, go drinking for a couple of days. Yeah, but I wasn't going to the States.
No, it's Casemiro as well. When I bring Casemiro into it, he's 30-odd years of age. Those legs look like they don't need a 12-hour flight and an 8-hour time difference.
Yeah, but he needs a break.
He needs a break.
Right, I'm moving on.
Nice,
You know,
Scholesy.
maybe I'll look back and think I'm a prehistoric dinosaur, and that, to be fair, you know.
But you're forgetting about the mental
But if you
side
was,
of
you'd
it,
be
Gav.
probably
Change
like a
the scenery.
brontosaurus
Or you
or
can get
something.
you can get a mental break within 4 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours. You don't have to go to
Gav,
12
can I
hours.
just enlarge on something just quickly?
retirement?
Can I just quickly?
Yeah.
If you was a dinosaur, Gav, what dinosaur would you be just quickly? Because
Me, I'll be a Stegosaurus.
wow.
I love Stegosaurus.
Which ones are there?
Stegosaurus is the one
with
with
the
the
big sharks on the
yeah,
back?
spikes on the back. Yeah,
I like, yeah.
Yeah.
Gav, I can see as a
I'm not a
Stegosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, am I? You know what I mean?
No. I think I'm a velociraptor. I want to be a velociraptor.
A what?
You know, the velociraptor.
Oh, the
little one.
bird?
Yeah, no, the bird. That's a pterodactyl. The little one, the little T-Rex one, the little one that does
How do
stuff.
you know so many dinosaurs?
I don't know. Just watch that film, Dinosaur. You just
What was
learn about dinosaurs
What
when
would
you're
Jill be?
kids.
What would Jill be?
Jill would be...
Nothing silly, no. Be
No.
Be nice. What
You know what you'd be?
Be nice. The one with the little...
Jill, can I be totally honest, Jill?
Yeah.
You'd be no. Jill would be a pterodactyl.
A brontosaurus?
No. She would no.
She's a liar.
Yeah, go on, Nick. She hasn't got any neck for it.
She's quite
She's
long neck.
got the body for it. Look at her slim body.
Be
She's a
nice.
pterodactyl.
Small arms and a long neck. Honestly.
Brontosaurus, I think's
You
right.
can't even be nice when you name it
I'm
as a
saying
dinosaur.
Sounds like you're describing a giraffe.
I think Jill's a pterodactyl.
Right, okay, let's move on, shall we?
Let's go. Sorry, I don't know why I went there.
We're going to talk about football
Go
now.
on then, Gal. What you got?
Well, Pep Guardiola. That was the...
Yes, I text you that. You never
You
replied.
did. Do you know what, Jill?
Can't reply all the time.
As soon as you text Jill, I actually went, I'd not seen it, so I went online. I was like, oh,
I know.
Well,
see?
But is it
What's
confirmed?
happened? Or is it sounded?
I think it's
think so,
confirmed.
yeah.
I think
You
so.
think so? There we go. We all can't speculate. Is it short? Can we
Yeah.
find out?
Yeah, it
Because
is. It was on
Yeah,
the
you
You got
radio.
inside at Man City.
I can't see that getting to that level.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
surprised? Are we surprised that he's extended for another year?
No, he did mention him recently about getting to 10 years, didn't he? Mention could he do 10 years? He's definitely mentioned that.
What's the other
Yeah.
one? 8.
This is ninth
This is
season.
9th, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's quite unifying.
It's good. It's good.
It's really good.
You want
It's
Pep.
unbelievable.
You want the best there.
You want
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You know,
want the best.
especially when you think of everything was wrapped around the club with the charges and that. He's actually saying, listen, I'm here. If we get relegated, whatever's happening, I'm going to be here. If
No,
that
he's got,
doesn't,
he's got a clause in.
no way
Santa
would
Claus.
he leave them like that. But the fact is, you can
But they'll win
feel
that
like
championship next
he's staying for that. He's staying if that doesn't
Win the
happen. He's
championship.
staying for the rebuild. You know what I mean? I think that it's brilliant
good
for City
news.
to get.
He
it's
knows they're
fantastic
not
news.
getting charged. That's why he stayed.
Do you
I
think?
Charge, I've been charged.
No, but no more.
The main
You
thing
just
is
said they'll
that-
be in the championship.
think
You
he'll
think he'll
stay,
stay, though?
If they're in it.
I think he'll stay. I think, and you know what that says as well? Do you think that for January that means like he can attract the players now? Like players will say, yeah, I'm going to go because he's kind of committed again. It's just like, it feels good what he's doing for them.
I was surprised a little bit. To be honest, I wasn't sure he was going to leave, but I just think the timing right now, maybe it does take away the noise of obviously losing 4 in a row and the fact that Rodri's not playing. Will they win the league? The
They needed
115
some good
charges.
PR out there,
Did they
yeah.
need some good news? I mean, yeah.
And plus the new guy, what's the new guy who's coming in for Tixie?
Oh, the guy from
from
Lisbon.
Yes,
Hugo
same guy from
Viana.
Sporting. So
Yeah.
he's coming in. He's going to get a year with Pep.
Because he pulled
Do you know what I mean?
Transition, yeah.
Transition, you know. So Pep seems like it's, to me, it feels like I'm going to help. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to stay here, whatever
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
You know, it feels right. It feels like in a moment where City feel like they're on rough waters, he's kind of like said and done something where you feel like, yeah, that kind of feels like it's steadying the ship for them a bit.
I think, to be honest with you, when I remember sort of 8, 9, 10 years ago, and we used to sort of like look at, say, what you know, Arsene Wenger or Sir Alex Ferguson, all these managers who stayed for a long time, and people said, oh, you can't get managers staying a long time anymore. Well, you can if they're successful.
Yeah,
Pep Guardiola, 10 years is unbelievable. And Jurgen Klopp as well stayed for whatever, 7 or 8 years.
It's a surprise he's done it for so long, doesn't it? Because
he's a 3-year man, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? He must have all. He
just
calls
must
the
be
shots
loving
at
it,
City. He's got the right people around him.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're winning, which
He calls the shots wherever he goes, doesn't
of
he?
course.
I can't imagine City without him. Like, who would come in at City when he
Can't wait
was?
for
Well, it's bad news for the other. It's bad news for the other teams.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well said.
exactly.
Bad news for the other teams.
That's everybody. I'm sure everybody
That's the
wants
That's the
to
biggest
not
worry for
to
City. Looking forward to the next few years. As soon as Pep leaves, you think.
I mean, look, they definitely could win the league this year. Do you think there's an element of also him thinking, well, this year without Rodri, maybe we might not win the league? I definitely think, you know what I mean, almost like thinking I want to win the Champions League again.
Yeah, of course.
And it might not happen this year.
And you look at players getting older, De Bruyne, Walker, does he see a little rebuilding? Is that another part of his challenge for him?
That's got to be
Pep's
right.
amazing, you're brilliant, but can you rebuild? Like he has done, obviously. Because De Bruyne and Walker, these boys are all getting a bit older, and does he think I can just reinvent this team?
So why wouldn't he just done 2 years with an extra year then? Just because that gives even more security to people. Like, if you're a player now and Pep's only done 1 year, do you
Does that body you, Righty? Would that body, if a manager's only got a year left?
I just want a couple more from someone like Pep, Roy.
Would that change your mind though, if you got to sign for him?
To go to sign for him, and I don't know what he's doing in a year's time.
Yeah.
Probably I'd think about it.
Would you really? Would you not just think I'm going to play for Pep?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to go to play for Pep for a year. I want to be amongst him so as you can get that continuous.
It's better than not playing for him at all, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd hear that as well. It'd be an unbelievable decision you'd have to make, but you probably would still take it, but I'd want him for longer. I'd be worried about the fact that
You always think he's on the edge of leaving though, don't you?
But I think that's good, doesn't it? That's why he only signs them. I think he does like keeping people on his toes, the club, the fans. He makes noises every now and again about maybe something different, and then, to be fair, he stayed on.
This episode of Stick to Football is brought to you by Sky Bet. This show is brought to you by LinkedIn. When I'm growing my businesses in the UK and the USA, finding the right people is crucial. I need a team that can understand the vision and can hit the ground running. That's where LinkedIn Jobs come in. You know it's not just a jobs board. LinkedIn is where you find professionals you won't find anywhere else. Even those who aren't actively looking but might be open to the perfect role, so you can hire the pros like a pro. In fact, over 70% of LinkedIn users don't visit any other job sites. So if you're not looking on LinkedIn, you're looking in the wrong place. And here's the kicker. 86% of small businesses get a qualified candidate within 24 hours. My team found talented people who were perfect for the job quicker than I ever thought possible. So if, like me, you're looking to build a great team, post your job for free at linkedin.com/offer. That's linkedin.com/offer. To post your job for free, terms and conditions apply. Scholes, he was 50, half a century old the other day.
I know, that is amazing.
Because it's a beautiful thing, Scholes.
You made it.
You got some beautiful messages.
We never thought you'd make it.
We thought.
And what did you do for it?
Not a lot.
Scholes, how did it go? What did you do?
He went to America to watch a game of basketball. Good jet with all his mates.
I went to Upper Melt.
Pissed on
I went to the local village.
Yeah, they normal
I
stuff.
know.
Go to the local pub.
I know.
Hey,
You are
9,
such
10
a
pounds,
great
that's
guy.
it.
The greats are born in November.
Did you get tipsy or did you go for it? Was it a proper session?
Good cheek bloke.
Scholes, when did it stop? What time did you get home Sunday morning?
I think it's best for about 9:30.
Oh, were you?
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Oh, so you went on
Yeah,
that
but he
train
went out
early.
at 10 in the
You went
morning.
early. That's a proper...
That's a sesh. Yeah, he went on
a quick one, yeah.
It's a quick sesh, yeah.
Who
Blast.
told-
It was a
Where'd you go?
blast of
Train?
a sesh.
Oh, I don't know. Where the fuck was a train?
You were on a bus or something? Were you watching the game? You were at a football match or something?
I went to watch Aaron. Aaron played in the afternoon.
Yeah, I thought, I saw you.
Oh, and then you kick
a fucking
on.
train.
You've had a bit of fresh air and then you
Yeah,
kick
nice.
on. Hey.
Do you invite any of these guys or just you mates from
didn't
like
invite
your
anybody.
He
pub?
wanted to enjoy himself.
I didn't invite anybody.
You were just by
They're the best
yourself?
ones. You don't invite anybody.
If
You just
any
go
said-
out and just meet people.
Just hang.
Oh, that's
wasn't
it.
that
You want to
far.
invite everyone.
Just hang.
Celebrity
If
work.
anybody asked me what I'm doing for birthday, it's just going for a drink in a pub.
Oh, dear.
So I have to walk on.
So there was just a few people?
Yeah.
Was your driver there? I like him.
Gareth, yeah.
I love him. He's so nice.
Driver.
No, he's
Your
really
chef, were
nice.
You see, look, we're just little us here. We're just here. It's got a driver and everything. We've got
private
on that
jet,
private plane.
Right, City played Tottenham on Saturday.
a big game.
Yeah, it's a big game. And do we think, I mean, obviously at the moment, Tottenham aren't doing particularly well either. What pressure do we believe exists around Tottenham?
What about Spurs losing home to Ipswich?
Disaster, isn't it?
know.
Disaster.
I don't think they should change anything because I think City, even with the break, it feels like there is a vulnerability about them
City
defensively and through
They won't
that
change
midfield.
it. He doesn't change.
Hands won't
does he?
change. So
I know it won't change, but do you think there is a pressure there now?
for
Yeah,
Tottenham.
for the players, for the manager.
But they're only 3 points off it in 10th.
I know, but is
If
something...
they'd won that game,
I don't
they'd be
think there's-
third.
I know, it's
That
I
ridiculous.
think
is
the only
mad.
the pressure on Tottenham is to be consistent. That's the
Yeah,
pressure
had
that's
it.
on Tottenham, to be consistent. Because, like, again,
He
you
doesn't
said,
look
like,
happy,
with the
Ange, does he?
Ipswich.
He doesn't look happy, Ange, at the moment, does he, when he was interviewed?
You know what? After the Ipswich game, when he was standing, he looked confused. Did
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
that look on his face? Like, what just
After the
happened?
Brighton game he was at the end, when he was stood in the middle of the pitch, if you remember, he looked...
Yeah, that was the same
Listen,
as well.
that's what
I think
happens when you
that's
get
just-
beaten, isn't it? Honestly, that happens when you get beaten.
That's just
but you
his
can't-
If you
character,
watch
isn't it?
the weekend, you know when the scores come in and manager get interviewed after, don't just turn the volume down and just you can spot the managers who've been beaten. They just
There's blank.
they're just
There's nothing there.
The managers who, of course, never. I don't know what you're laughing at. That's it. It's the win is everything to a manager. You lose, it's like where do you start?
Yeah.
Your head is spinning.
I like that he's sticking with what he wants to do, though. The only thing that frustrates us is when he's like 2-0 up against Brighton and then you come out second half. I'm like, that's when he should change. But I do like that. I know they've lost Ipswich, Crystal Palace, but then the hammered Aston
Galatasaray as
Villa,
well,
Man
Galatasaray.
United. So,
Brilliant against Villa.
yeah, like it
brilliant,
does work.
magnificent
But
second,
I do like that he's sticking with
But is
what
that
he
in
knows.
Spurs?
but
Can I ask you
just
something? We're getting too deep on Spurs. But is that in Spurs' DNA? How long have we been talking about
How long
Spurs
has
for
that
the last
been?
2
It,
years?
it feels like he's built a rod for his own back now. No, saying
I just
I'm
think
never
Spurs
gonna
in
change.
general.
I'm not going to change.
I'm not going to change. And now,
Yeah, but that's
if he
what's.
plays out,
But you know
let's-
what? But if you look at the manager, yeah, of course you have to be flexible to the manager and change ways of playing. But his way of playing has got him the Spurs job. You look at his CV. He's
I'm
going,
not complaining about that. I like it. I like
to
the way
where
he
I
plays.
am.
Yeah.
I like the way he plays.
But when
I
he
just
played-
think
but
he's
if you
built
look
a
at him
rod
at
for his own
Celtic-
back, going out saying all the time.
But if you look at him at
I'm not
Celtic,
going to change.
when he was up at Celtic, obviously winning the games most week. When they played European games, when they played some big teams, I saw his interviews, but he said, "I'm not changing." And that was when they were playing really good teams.
Yeah.
So that's it. So that's part of his strength, maybe a bit of a weakness.
You've been a manager, so do you think he should change? Do you think he's in the Premier League now? Isn't he?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, but
Can he go to City and play that way?
Do you know
And he's going to do it, isn't he?
Spurs have had decent results against City, haven't they?
Yes,
they have, yeah,
The big
yeah.
one
Gone to
this
City and had a little,
season,
little bit of joy with a couple of results, draws.
Yeah, they drew 3.
Do you remember what they
beat
did
them
at
in the
United
League
this year? They
Cup.
played one midfielder, didn't they? 5 forwards.
Was that 3-0?
Kulusevski and Madison as the midfield players with Benton Kerr.
Kulusevski's doing well in it.
And I think he'll do something similar, won't he?
I think that if again, what's Tottenham needs is to work on the inconsistency, but surely he should make some form of defensive change to hold on to something and to finish the game out. And
But he gets criticised for the set pieces
I
still.
agree with that.
He gets criticised for not having a set piece coach, and he defends that, and that's his right. But there's other clubs out there who actually do not bad, who have no set piece coaches. Everton don't have a set piece coach, and they're actually one of the best. So sometimes you talk about defending set pieces are when you're attacking. We look at his goalkeeper. Is that down to the DNA of Spurs or the manager? That's just giving bad goals away from corners.
Yeah.
But do you think he now wants a set piece coach maybe, and he's just come out and said it that much?
Yeah.
I can't really do it.
Like
deep
stubborn.
down, he really wants to.
Yeah. Set piece coach.
Well, that's why you
just
have to
need
be
someone
flexible
who's
and hold your
gonna
hand up
head the
sometimes.
ball.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
I
what
have
I
to
mean,
change.
yeah, at
They've
some
all
point
done
he's
it.
going to have to.
All the great managers, they adapt, they make
for
changes.
some, I like what it's happened for him. I think that he's got a good enough team, Tottenham. But I don't know, like
You know,
again, all of
I
a sudden
really
you see
like
it.
him, and I really like
Yeah.
watching his team.
Yeah.
But Van der
the
Veen's a big
Ipswich-
miss for him, isn't he? Van
Yeah,
der Ven,
the
whatever you
Ipswich,
call
and
him.
I don't know not Ipswich, because Ipswich went and obviously they gone, you know, they come off of the Galatasaray loss, and Ipswich have gone there and done well.
I know. Yeah, you credit tips.
Ipswich, you have to credit Ipswich for what they done, and then you
But
know
for Spurs to make the noises and
Come
try
on,
and make
yeah,
progress his
yeah.
second season,
you shouldn't be
can't
losing.
a home
Not
team. You can't.
For a neutral fan, it's so exciting. Like, I like watching them. But
Yeah.
if you're a fan of Tottenham, I think the inconsistency
No,
would
but I
do
think
you
yes,
head
and
in.
Spurs. I think that's the norm for Spurs.
I know,
and it doesn't
but-
matter who the manager is. It's that they could win 2-3. Aston Villa the second half. Spurs are brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely, some brilliant goals. Lads off the bench. They were strong, tenacious.
It looked, yeah.
Again, you mentioned Brighton. You're 2-0 up. You go, even if Brighton come back, whatever you say, don't lose the game.
Yeah,
You can take a
That's
draw
it,
and be
yeah.
upset
That's
with the
what
draw.
I'm saying about
To lose
changing, right?
3-2.
Yeah.
Got to do something in the
Maybe.
game to say we mustn't lose.
What do you think against City? Because I just see goals. Like, I reckon, because City have kind of been a bit open at the back this season.
Yeah, well, be careful. Now we got predictions in
I would say at that point,
Oh, we're doing
I'm
them.
going to stop you because we're going to bring
too much.
Ben in and Super 6.
Oh.
Okay.
And we're going to predict the City and Tottenham game,
I knew that.
amongst others.
Beautiful segue, Gal.
Thank you. Super 6 Christmas rollover is coming to town. From Saturday the 30th of November, the £250,000 Super 6 jackpot will roll over every weekend till Christmas if it isn't won, meaning it could reach a whopping £1 million. Head over to the app to enter your 6 predictions and the money could be yours.
It's the Flat Cap Derby at 12:30 Saturday.
What's the Flat Cap Derby?
Oldham.
Yeah.
Oh, big game.
For you.
Oldham Rochdale.
Rochdale Flat Cap Derby. I've never heard that before, Scholesy.
We're going to add in a 7th fixture, the Flat Cap Derby. Oldham and Rochdale.
Nice one. Well done,
How did
Gary.
we do? How did we do the last time? Any
We'll
idea?
find out.
We were unbelievable last time.
Were you?
I was David Moyes, remember? He got everything right.
Was that the last one we done?
Yeah.
It's really
What do you say?
Did he get Everton West Ham 0-0? No, you've been to draw for that 1-1. There's no way.
He got some good ones though that I wouldn't have
He
got.
said Everton would win that.
I think you need to listen more because he got one, now got one, you change both scores.
Told you, bro. Bro, we told you. We...
Want some?
I'll give it, yeah. Good. Do you want some?
He's funny, isn't he?
He's so good. I want to
The Wheelstone Raider.
The Wheelstone Raider again.
Are they playing in a few weeks
Yeah,
on the
Wheelstone,
TV?
yeah.
Ben,
He'll get it.
Super 6.
We weren't very good, were we?
Super 6.
Have you gone for a new? Have you got a new hair thing or something?
Roy.
You got a stylist.
Same
His
as the
hair's-
green room, Roy. Come on.
I know, right?
You've gone for a kind of.
You look like you've gone kind of
Yeah.
like rough, kind of like, you know,
Yeah, you're still rough.
yeah.
handsome
Yeah,
rugged.
yeah.
You've gone handsome rugged
Yeah, the
vibe. I
shirt.
like it. I like
Honestly,
it.
Lumberjack stuff, Canadian.
Need a new contract.
Yeah.
You've got
Do
to
you
do.
get hairdressers to your house or do you actually go?
no.
Let's do some, where's that come from?
Barber.
But to the same one all the time?
Yes.
Why is there
He's
a cross
obviously
by
very
eyes
good.
and a stick by the head?
He's obviously been off for a while.
Let's go, man.
Right, let's do it. Right, Gary, last week you got 17
I've got good
points.
hair.
Oh, my God, it's over.
Oh, that's a
It's
record.
over.
Come back, David. Come back,
David Moyes,
Got to
you
do it.
finished us.
David, I need you to score before.
Top 0.25%
What?
of players.
In the country?
In the country. You beat 1 million players.
Wow. That's David Moyes. though.
That's
David
Moyes.
Moyes.
David Moyes has done
David,
that.
you know your stuff.
Oh my
Sorry
God.
for doubting you.
You guys got 4 points.
Oh!
That was you.
They ain't coming back from that.
43.
We will.
That is absolutely massive.
We've lost 2 games over Easter. That's it. We're not getting back.
That was negative.
Oh, look at that.
So, right, there we go.
He got a score exactly right.
He did.
Thank you very
changed
much.
it.
He did.
Who did I get? What was
I
it?
think it was.
It was
Just give us the
was it
highlights of what the
Bournemouth?
results were.
You know what I'm like with Bournemouth, bro.
So
Cold
you got,
Bournemouth.
We're playing Real Madrid tomorrow. He'd say Bournemouth. 3-0.
So you got Gary when he got his 17 points.
knocked
Got
Liverpool 2-1
Chelsea
against
1-0.
Villa.
Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah, we both said that.
So you got 5 points for that. No, they went Chelsea. They went Arsenal 2.
No, I mean, me and David both
Yeah,
said
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I
David,
didn't
right, okay,
say
fine.
Arsenal.
You got Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0.
David went with
5
that.
points. Nottingham Forest 1, Newcastle 3.
That was the big one to David's.
I said Newcastle.
That was his big one.
What did we
He
say
said,
for
he
that
said
one?
honestly, Newcastle's going to win there, and it's 3-1. Honestly, that was his big one.
Can I just say, I said
Massive, that.
Newcastle would win that game. And he,
Did you?
yeah.
Can we get the clip of Jill
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah.
when the
Please,
players
on
back into
repeat.
this?
And play it back into this, please.
Yeah,
Hey, we're a
maybe.
team, remember? Hey, we're a team.
We're a
We're a
team.
team. You just said
Look
we've
pissed
done
off,
shit. What's Gillett score?
Honestly.
It's just a long night.
This is going to be big.
City Spurs. Who wants
There we
to
go. This
first?
is the result. This is the result we were talking about.
Go on, you go first.
Go on, girl. Because you're only 2 of you.
I'm going 3-2 City Scholes. What do you reckon? Scholes.
Yeah, go on, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to
3-2,
say
yeah.
that.
There's
Chance.
going to be goals.
What do you think, right?
Is Van der Ven fit now?
Not telling you.
He's Glenn Hoddle fit. I mean, just
Glenn
Glenn
Hoddle.
Huddle fit.
Nicky Hazard.
Did you say? You should have said Steve
They
Merriman.
could do
That
with
would
them
be-
players, to be honest.
3-1.
3-1.
Thank you.
Cool.
No part of
You
this.
Arsenal
love a
Forest.
3-1, yeah.
Arsenal Forest.
Arsenal Forest.
There we go.
Saturday 3 p.m.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is it. Are you going to be back on track, Righty?
We need to get back
Back on track. It needs to be
We're going to
serious
leave
now,
this
Arsenal.
one to you, righty.
I think we beat them 2-1. 2-1, 2-0.
Who's we?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, who else?
Who's we?
Go on, you
Played
pick
them
it.
both,
2-1 or
didn't you?
2-0, I agree.
2-1. 2-1 Arsenal.
Good shot.
Oh,
3-1.
yeah. We'll go 3.
Oh, we're getting each other Christmas presents
Odegaard.
this year.
Of course we are.
Is he fit yet? Odegaard.
Odegaard's back. Odegaard's back. It's all over.
Guess on these.
Oh, he
Brighton.
looked Bournemouth. This could be 9-0.
Brighton.
This is a great game. No,
Bournemouth.
Is that a derby now?
2-2.
no.
They're both down on the south coast, but
That's
I think
a
they're quite
beautiful.
opposite.
That's going to be a good game.
Well, it's a
I'd go with.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Reckon?
Yeah, go on,
2-2.
whatever, yeah.
That's a draw. Yeah,
2-2.
2-2, Jill. Yeah.
It's their goal, but it's not.
No, they've just done 2-1.
Yeah, we got
2-2.
No. Go on. Yeah, no.
Go on, Jill,
2-2.
Jill.
I'd have actually gone.
Southampton,
Right.
Liverpool.
Oh,
Liverpool.
3-1.
Yeah.
Son,
Are you giving him a goal? You giving Southampton a goal?
Taylor with the header.
3-1.
He got beat off Forest.
Did you say well done to him for the goal? Did you? Through good teeth.
Go 1-1. We'll go 1-1.
It's a good moment though.
Really?
Debut and
Really?
goal.
I'm not
What's
sure.
the logic?
What do you want?
Hang on, wait a minute.
2-1 Liverpool.
Liverpool
Just 'cause
top,
it's
you
against
crazy.
Liverpool.
What am I telling you not for? Why am I helping you?
It's a great header though.
Jesus Christ, I'm
But
just
Villa Palace.
thinking Villa Palace.
I think Villa win that, don't you? 2-0 or 2-1?
2-1.
Do you think Villa
Listen,
win?
there's always man one
Villa
score.
win.
Yeah.
One a couple of weeks ago
Villa
was a
win.
mate. There's always a one proper match.
There's always,
I
I
just
think
stuck
this
my
could be
Liverpool
like a
1-1.
0-0 or something like just.
Can you not change it?
No, I've got a hunch.
I'm thinking Palace.
Palace won there in
Really?
the cup.
No, I'm thinking with Palace. Palace.
Villa have been
No.
dreadful, but I can't continue. But Palace won there up in the cup a few weeks ago, didn't they?
That'll have been second team.
Villa at home.
Villa will win that.
It's got 2-1 written over.
2-1. 2-1.
No, because we
But
need
they've
to
got
catch some
2-1.
points. 2-0.
Let's go. Should we go for Palace? Just look how many points.
There's always a
we're
couple
behind.
of bizarre results.
Let's go for Palace.
Who was the one? Who was the one last week? Was
Palace.
Palace aren't going to go to Villa, do you think?
Yeah, no, they've got
He's stopping
Gay
he's stopping them
playing
taking the risk here. They want to go Palace, but he's stopping them taking
no,
the
no,
risk.
go Palace. Hey, team.
I want, yeah,
Go Palace then.
Score.
I don't know.
2-1 Palace.
Yeah, come on, Palace.
This is the hard one.
This is the one.
Is this
0-0.
so?
Nah,
The last one.
they're winning this.
Ruben Amorim. First
They're all a
game.
bit too predictable.
I
Lee.
think
We're
this
getting
could be a
sick,
draw.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they are a bit boring.
I think
on
it
that,
could be a
No
draw.
chance United all day.
You reckon?
United.
Go on, then what you going?
Rashford.
Training sessions have been brilliant this week.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
4-3.
Are they happy?
Yeah.
3-4-3.
I've seen them
Do they
doing.
look happy, Roy? Do the
I think
players?
Johnny
They're all like,
Evans
God,
getting
smile,
smashed by
yes.
Alan. Does he join in
I
the
think the break in
session?
America done him. I'll come back.
Did he smash it?
Yeah, well, they were like
See
tussling.
Ipswich.
What position?
Okay.
3-1 United.
Does Amorim join in the session?
He was
'Cause
right
I seen-
midfield, apparently.
I seen him versus Johnny Evans. Will Johnny Evans
Where you going,
start
Scholesy?
in a back three?
I reckon, guys.
Guys, what do you think?
United win you.
Don't know.
You know?
I'm not sure.
You don't fancy it? You don't fancy them against it? I think it's
I
a
couldn't,
really,
yeah.
it's a tough game down there, but I just
I
feel
like the
I
3-1
literally had
actually.
this game.
There'll be goals, won't there?
We'll have to go 2-1 then.
2-1, yeah.
2-1 United.
Look how many 2-1s you got. You're
know,
so
it's not
boring.
good.
United just scored with 5 minutes to
They
go.
just got, they got
Super
7
Getting
isn't it?
second.
Hey, Super 7
I'm
this
mad.
week.
Super 7. Here we go. Oldham and Rochdale.
I'm going to go
Is Oldham at home or Rochdale?
Oldham.
It's at Rochdale. It's at
My
Rochdale.
first ever goal against Oldham.
Was it?
Andy Gorham in goal, yeah.
I was probably there. What year was it?
No, it was at Palace though.
I
85.
weren't there. No.
Probably
going?
7 or something.
Right. Well,
That was
it's,
Are you
11.
going to go
Was it
see
11?
Who's doing? Oldham are doing all right, aren't they?
Oh, they were doing
Rochdale.
very well, but Rochdale are a
Oh,
good team.
right.
And
Right.
it's a derby.
When did Rochdale go down? Not last year, was that the year before?
Okay, we're going 1-1.
1-1.
No, Rochdale.
Oh,
damn.
Rochdale beat them.
Oldham win then.
Hold on a
Oldham.
second.
Oldham.
Right, 3-1 Oldham.
22.
Oh my God.
They're not bad, Rochdale.
He just said Rochdale were a good team.
He said,
Still going to win.
Right, right, guys, what are you
The
for?
draw, is it
flag.
derby?
1-1.
Will it be trouble there? Will it be?
Yeah, it'd be chaos.
Will there?
Yeah.
Rochdale.
2-2.
How many be at that game, Scott? Roughly? Will it
You think
be
it's
like
draw?
8,000-9,000?
I'm
going.
going.
You going?
Yeah.
Scotty,
It's at half 12. I'm going down.
Scotty, that could be a draw as well, couldn't it? With
We've
the,
got 1-1.
That's up to you.
We've got 1-1.
1-1.
It'd be
Like
lively.
8,000-9,000 at the match.
Yes.
1-1.
Is that, yeah?
1-1.
Oldham will fill there and there'll be
Who's
there'll be a lot of
Salford
trouble.
playing this week?
Bromley.
Will they
Oh.
win that?
Yeah, Salford will.
Hope so.
Or a draw.
Well done, Ben.
so.
Excellent.
No, thank you.
Well
Cheers,
done,
guys. There we go.
Ben.
Brilliant.
For the haircut.
Well done for the
Thank
makeover,
you.
Ben, as well. Right, we've got this little section called Surprising Players of the Season.
Have you got some names for us, though?
Do you want names?
Yeah, throw a few names at us. That always helps.
So we've got to come to a conclusion of... We'll do a top 3, 3, 2, 1, and we'll have a vote. So it's... First one is Chris Wood.
You've never had it? No. You know,
We're doing a show here. What's going on?
Sorry, he's never had honey.
Ever.
Never.
I hope you're not allergic.
No, so find out.
Well, if he is, then you're the one who's killed Scholesy.
You do put it in your tea.
Skulls.
Who killed Scholesy? You bastard.
Go on, guys.
Right, surprising
Sorry.
players of the season. Chris Wood, Brian Mbermo, Cole Palmer, Ryan Gravenberch, Liam Delap, Danny Welbeck, Visser at Brentford, Johan Visser, Curtis Jones, Liverpool, John Duran, Aston Villa, Buonanotte, Leicester City, and Damsgaard, Brentford. There are others that you can add to it,
Just
but they're a selection.
I'd put in.
There are a selection of players there. You can add
That's
to
a
that
good
if you want.
choice, that. That's some good players.
There's some good ones.
It's got to be Chris Wood.
Yeah, Chris Wood.
Wood's
But are we surprised at him?
I am,
I
yeah.
think he's been I think he's been excellent for
No,
years.
but it's
No, but not many goals, though.
Yeah.
I go for Gravenberch for the biggest surprise for me in terms of how he's played and the position he's played.
I'd say Chris Wood. I think.
Midfield.
It's,
Midfield player, isn't it?
I know, but
It's
the
just
way
first
he's
choice
played,
signing as a midfield player.
I know, but as like that
plays centre
sitting
midfield.
deeper in midfield there.
he's 6 or 8 or a 10.
I like. I'll probably go.
Which choice is this?
Liam Delap's
Which choice is this one?
So this
Yeah,
this-
I'll
at the
go
bottom,
along with
like-
that.
and we start with number 3.
I like that.
We put
Hang a
on
minute. I just mentioned
Liam Delap.
Liam Delap. I like the way he's come up. We should mention Semenya at Bournemouth as well.
Bournemouth.
Probably, yeah. Carlos Baliba, Brighton. Did you see him against City? He was unbelievable. 2 years ago, he was Lille. Now Brighton have found another one. Did you watch him?
Does he wear Adidas?
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't wear
No, he doesn't. Not yet. Hopefully, get him on. But like, I'll probably throw their names in. But Liam Delap, I think.
How many goals has the lap scored?
It's 5 or 6.
Has he got that many already? Yeah.
5 or 6.
Woods has
No, I
got how
like the
many?
look of him.
8 or 9.
Delap
What's
came
got how
through
many?
City, didn't he?
He came through City,
Yeah.
Preston,
remember
I think.
watching him.
Preston, Stoke.
6 goals for Liam Delap. How many for Wood? 8.
8, yeah.
See,
6 Premier League goals, isn't
Cole
it?
Palmer's been
That's good,
brilliant,
yeah.
but I wouldn't say he's a
It's not
surprise
surprise, no. You should
because.
take him off.
I think it's been surprised how brilliant he is. Do you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't believe
do-
how well
Can we
It's not a
just
surprise.
mention
I'm a
for
big fan
Vissa
of Palmer. I
and
can't believe how
Mbuema?
good he's been.
Oh,
With
that's
like
so
the
good.
way
I love them too.
Tony's gone, no noise. They've just like
they're brilliant, them two.
plowed through.
Yeah, I like that.
It's Damsgaard as well. Yeah.
Brentford aren't. Listen, they're not great away from home. Listen, don't fool yourself.
Yeah, but the thing is that they've not missed him at all. So what's the top 3? What do you think? I think Liam Delap's got to
the
be in there.
Chris
The
Wood
names
has
that have
to
been
be.
mentioned most of Delap, Wood. I mean, I feel quite strongly Gravenberch is a massive surprise on how well he's played at the start of the season. I don't think anyone expected him to be as good as he has been in that
How
position.
much did they pay for him?
What's the fee for Gravenberch?
Has Curtis Jones not been as good as him?
Curtis Jones been good too, yeah. Very good.
He has been.
Curtis
good,
Jones started to play a little bit at the end of last season. Did he play a part?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
started
His
to come a little
goal
bit
was
last
good
season,
for
yeah.
England.
He looked all right for England as well.
Flick.
Yeah.
That just showed a
I don't
player
think it's a
high on
surprise,
confidence,
really.
didn't it?
30 million Gravenberch, 34 million.
That's how he's playing. That's great.
Well, we all give him
Great.
praise.
Money.
We give praise too easily now anyway. Listen.
You think no? No, but
we
we're talking
do.
about the surprise. They've
I'm on
done
about
well, these
general.
guys.
I'm on about general. I'm not saying
I'll
they've done
take
well.
Cole Palmer out because he's not a surprise.
Do you know what I mean?
He's elite.
Well, he done well. He scored a
elite.
goal. Yes, we're supposed to.
Let me see, Gal.
I think Wood at 8 goals has got to be in the top 3.
Yeah.
Massively,
Do
yeah.
we agree with that?
yeah.
Let's try and narrow it down.
I think he needs
No,
to
he's
be
good.
top.
Do we think Wood at 8 goals has got to be in the top 3?
Yes.
Right.
Liam Delap's got to be in there then as well.
At 6 goals, Liam
6
Delap
goals with
for
team that's come up.
Ipswich?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
And-
What other names are there?
Gravenberch, Visser, Welbeck, Jones.
Hey, Welbeck.
Danny should
How
get a
many goals
shot.
has Danny scored?
Danny's
Danny's
Danny
got about
scored.
6 as well.
We're
innit?
going
Something
all
like that.
forwards, so it's always
6.
forwards.
6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
I
love
was
the
surprised by
resurgence.
Danny though.
Why?
I just think Danny's very good.
United should have kept him.
I just think Danny's very good.
United should have kept him.
So is that the 3 you're
Danny's
going
just
with?
stayed fit, hasn't he?
That's the problem he had at Arsenal as well, unfortunately, the fitness.
But Danny's current form's better than any United front player
They
this season.
showed his goal on his
What about
debut.
Rodgers
he scored.
at Villa?
He's
Oh, Rodgers at Villa.
25 yard. Yes.
Rodgers at Villa.
Yeah.
Good shout that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be top notch.
You think so?
Could be.
What, number 1 out of the pick, yeah?
He could be top notch. in
Oh,
terms of
of
player.
course.
Yeah.
I like
Chance.
Chris Wood top, just because I think Forest are doing so well because.
I go Wood top.
Yeah, Wood top.
Yeah.
Throwing
So
that out.
Wood's number 1. Number 2.
Delap. For a
number
team
2?
that's just
Delap.
been promoted.
Yeah, he's done brilliantly.
We can't go 3 forwards.
Why not?
Delap, number 2.
It's hardest part of the
No,
game.
Ona Aina as well.
Number 3.
Forest right
Forest.
back's good as well. Give him a mention. You're in there, Ona. But like, yeah, you can go 3 forwards. Of course you can.
Gravenberch 3, or do you want someone else?
I think
Rodgers?
Gravenberch. No, Gravenberch.
I think you might sulk if you don't.
No, yeah.
I think
wouldn't sulk at all.
Gravenberch definitely, because we're talking about they were getting ready to buy Zubimendi.
They were,
This guy's
yeah.
come in and he's just like locked it off.
Yeah, he has. He's unbelievable. He's been unbelievable.
He's saved. How much has he saved Liverpool?
Yeah. I mean, I think they may still go for another midfield player, that holding
But
midfield player.
blimey.
But you don't get Zubimendi and then you end up with him playing there like he has. It's, I mean, what a... Right, so we got Chris Wood.
And he was
Chris
only,
Wood.
he was only
Liam
30
Delap.
million and he's doing his job amazing.
Chris Wood. Liam Delap. Gravenberch.
Yeah.
He's playing in his
Yeah.
Playing midfield,
He's playing in midfield. Hey, that guy, yeah.
It's amazing how he's gone from
Tim had
midfield to midfield.
You know, last time we did this, there was so many. You know, when you were
Okay.
doing players of
I know, we
the
forget
things,
about Salah
Mo
and all
Salah.
that.
Oh my God, I got
You should
about
have mentioned.
7. 1,000 Twitter messages just saying more Salah, more
Well,
Salah, more
Liverpool,
Salah.
you don't want
You know,
the
we
world
when we did
Liverpool
the
come
we have to
Yeah.
hold a hand up. Yeah, sometimes you forget about
I
it.
know.
Salah has to be in the mix. Randy, brilliant.
I know, we
absolutely.
didn't even mention him.
I know.
You know, yeah.
But he's a
well done.
striker. I'll tell you.
It's not a surprise.
You know, the thing is that what happens is this, like, what
No,
did you just say
sorry,
when he came out?
last
Give us some
episode
names.
we
Just
did
to-
players
just to-
of like.
Throw something else in, maybe not talking about Kelleher. Me, we were talking about it the other day. Coming for Alisson, it's been
Yes.
Well, to be fair.
deserves to mention Kelleher.
Yeah,
Very well.
Yes, he's
Liverpool
done
doing all
very
that without
well. Quivig's
Alisson.
done brilliant.
Well done,
Yeah.
Quivy.
Yeah, he's got a chance.
This episode of Stick to Football is brought to you by Sky Bet. Which celebrity have you met that has been smaller or taller than you thought?
You were smaller than I thought. Actually. No, not in a but no.
What about his height?
No,
What about his height?
It was cold that night.
I didn't know you were like that, Jill.
We
No,
were
because-
outside. It was cold.
no, because you had such a big presence on the pitch, but you actually, how tall are
You know
you?
who I am?
6'2".
You're not
He's
6'2".
5'11". He's
Got a
5'11".
big 5'11".
Oh, you're 5. Stand
Yeah.
up.
Stand up.
Am I taller?
Yeah, you are.
Fuck, of course you are.
McQueen's on.
Yeah, you are
the
quite
Queen's on.
small.
You got heels on, Jill?
Jill said.
Have you got heels on?
But did you think he'd be
Why you
taller?
Yeah, Jill.
He's good, yeah, but look at the heel of Roy's
Jill, you're
boot.
6 foot though.
You're about the same,
Just
aren't
under
you?
6.
I know, but
Yeah.
do you know what happens? But when you put your kid on, it's different. You become
Like big,
you
yeah.
get bigger with your kid.
No,
I
it was
feel
a
like-
compliment.
presence.
It was a
Yeah,
compliment.
You know who I met? You know who I met who's not only like bigger, but like his aura. What comes off him is Sia Khaleesi, South African captain rugby. Has an aura and power.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He's a big unit.
How tall's he?
He's about. I think he looks about
I'm thinking of a
6'2",
player I
6'2",
met.
going
Yeah,
towards
right.
that 6'3".
At the British Lions
He
thing.
is.
Jemba.
It's the
Blonde, like
aura that's
gold
coming
hair.
out of
Yeah.
him. The-
Yeah, but it's so.
Oh God, he's
Lawrence
so.
Delalio.
Lawrence
Oh,
Delalio.
yeah, big boy.
Oh my God, we met him at the.
Lawrence Delalio.
He blocks out the sun. You know who else? Lennox Lewis.
Lennox.
Blocks out the sun.
Who's Lennox?
Lennox Lewis blocks out the sun.
No, Lawrence Delalio, honestly,
I don't see anything like that.
it was I couldn't believe it. We were training for England.
Cardiff, weren't we?
Yeah, Cardiff.
Yeah.
The Lions were preparing for obviously a tour, and we were playing for England versus
massive.
Wales. And we went up to him.
Fucking hell.
If he hits
that not before
you
the-
like that,
taxes you
Was
like-
that not before the cup final?
I thought
that was
maybe,
it.
maybe.
It was. That was before
Yeah,
the cup
you're in
final.
trouble.
Because we met him there. Yeah.
if he hits you, you're in trouble.
What
You're in big
about
trouble.
JJ Watts though? His arms when he was sat
Oh, yeah.
here.
American.
NFL player.
Oh my
Jill's
God.
all over him. There was.
Do you know who's smaller than you know you meet someone?
Massive.
I mean, Bono from U2. I met Bono.
Is it disappointing when he's that
Oh
small?
no, not disappointing. He's obviously amazing, but it just physically his height. He's
Bono, everyone.
no, but he's a small. Ricky Gervais is small. Ricky's small, isn't he?
small, yeah, he was
Ricky's
quite
a small
small,
guy,
yeah.
but
How big's Bono?
What were they like?
Yeah, they're cool, like,
Yeah.
Bono.
like Pink and
I'm gonna say
Purple, they're really
Bono's.
like, you know,
I'd say
really
Bono's
small.
only 5'6", 5'6".
What?
No,
He
they're
wears them
probably
big boots, the
taller
big-
than you
big
think.
heels.
Like Tom Cruise, he wears the.
That's why I
he wears
have to
that
start
heel
wearing.
If you
inside.
used to stand up, I reckon that's Ant and Dec. They're not that small. They're
these
not
two?
like,
I
yeah.
have stood up.
What are you? 5?
I don't know. 5'6" and a bit of
5'6"?
No way, Scholesy.
What are you,
What?
Gary?
Are you 5'6"? You've got to be 5'7".
I was, but I think I got
You
smaller.
shrunk.
What are you?
More than
under
wide.
5'11".
I thought you were waiting for someone to tell you in your ear.
Yeah, what height am I?
Google it.
What about you? What height are you?
5'8", 5'8 and a half I am.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
I
thought you were
thought you were
taller.
big.
No.
No, I'm not.
You were
people
sharp.
always, no, but people always say to me,
Used to
like
jump
they always say,
5'8".
you're not smaller than I thought. To the point where it started to bother me.
Gaz was 5'11" and jumped 5'8".
Back pose.
Turtleneck.
What was that goal? That you're
Big Cleverson, big
about?
Cleverson coming in.
Someone at the back post in one of the games.
Loads of that.
Oh, it's a true story. You might not have been at the club when Cleberson beat me in the air in training and put me on the floor. Honestly,
Yeah.
he'd run at me, jumped.
Cleverson.
Honestly,
Yeah,
the
was there
whole
when Cleverson was there. Yeah.
the whole change, the whole dressing room just literally.
Flattened him. Flattened him in the back post.
I bet Gary was gutted. What did you guys go?
What the fuck?
Did you know it was over
That
then?
was Dion Dublin.
I was playing a charity game at the weekend and Marlon Harewood absolutely smashed us.
Yeah.
He's big,
He's a big
guy.
lad.
Yeah, he was a big old thing
guy.
on Marlon.
I said, no, you have
And what was the game like? Was it?
Right, you can't say that. That's got
Oh no, what was the game like?
No.
What's wrong with you? What was the the game, like, he smashed it.
See that?
Please keep that in.
That's a step too far, isn't it?
What was the score in the game? Like,
Do you know that? It's such a powerful image.
He's a big guy.
Gary,
I think I think this is our last show. Thanks for tuning in.
Stomach's killing me.
Needs some of you.
Oh my God, please, if
I
that
haven't
stays
even-
in, that's how
what was the score, I mean, in the game?
6-7.
Bring it round.
Roy tried to save it.
6-9. 6-9.
6-7, 6-9.
You can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it, and it's me.
Well, I couldn't see it till he said unsee it. Now I can see it.
No, I can see it. Oh, God.